Can I turn to Paul Kohler?
Okay, thank you for appearing. It's been very interesting. Would it not be more logical for you to draft the framework and for the Home Office to comment on that?
Can I say this in here? You may think that. I couldn't possibly comment.
Okay. Point taken. Okay. I know you said you can't comment on funding generally, but you've mentioned, of course, that Old cost at least Telford cost at least 5 million and probably more. What's 5 million going to buy for 5 inquiries? What are they going to have to lose out on?
Well, I don't know now whether the 5 million is for 5 local authorities or whether it has turned into, what was the phrase, a competed fund, such as, dare I mention levelling up, where certain people thought you could direct funding to the north of England and then realised that, and I picked Saffron Walden out of the top of my head, I don't know if anyone has any link to it, but Saffron Walden decided they needed something too. I just don't know about procurement. I suspect it's run into procurement problems, but I fall back on, I just don't know.
Excuse the naivety of this question. I assumed the framework would be a sort of generic framework, but they do envisage you discussing it with local authorities?
Well, I don't think that's envisaged anymore if we look at that most recent email. And I'm painfully aware that I read it out at speed. But my most recent email the one penultimate email on the 26th did say we wouldn't be asking you to endorse the framework.
Mm-hmm. And therefore not even discussing now with local authorities, you don't think? It'll just be you commenting on you giving them private comments on their framework?
I don't know who the attendees at tomorrow's meeting will be, beyond me and a representative of Evershed Sutherland, who effectively ran the inquiry from the commissioning body's side. My understanding of tomorrow is that it's about Telford detail.
And issues such as cultural sensitivities, should they be covered in the framework? If you were writing it, would they be?
The answer is no, because the framework would, in my view, leave terms of reference up to the chairs of individual inquiries. And there may be areas in which cultural sensitivities were of acute concern and others where that issue was less important.